Same here, buddy. And probably about out of that 90%, 30% is me trying to figure if they're bringing Zombie Chronicles 2 out.
It's completed. And people are saying they've seen it. They just don't know where it's coming. Where it's coming.
Honestly, I believe that, like PhD said, they're holding it all for BO5.
I hope it's like a pre-order.
Yeah, definitely.
At least from Black Ops 4, but you got a pre-order Black Ops 5.
And because I don't want to have to buy BO5 and just wait for a whole year to get that, you know. Like, make it a pre-order and let's just get what we want.
I just kill time and waste all my garbage too. I just play Call of Duty Mobile on my phone.
Yeah, man, I ain't played Call of Duty Mobile in forever.
Every time I play it, I just think it's really not that bad.
Yeah, facts.
Like, for a phone, I can sit on my phone for a little bit. I don't really.
Man, it's crazy how good the graphics are for a mobile phone. I was excited when I seen it. I was like, man, I didn't even think my phone would load it, and it did it. And I was like, okay, this is gonna be trash. And I'm like, oh my god, no way, that's so good. And the zombies on there, shit. The first thing I actually played was, yeah, first thing I played was Battle Royale. Then I went on to the zombies. That boss fight's crazy on there, big ass. I don't even know what that thing is. He almost looks like a flower mixed with a margwa. A map where every 10 rounds you change the Shadows train, then back to the transit. Oh, but the Wonder Fizz is on both. Damn, PhD, that's a good idea.
Like, I just don't understand why nobody used transit bus all these years. It's been right there in the file.
Yeah, dude, I've seen a bunch of custom zombies maps, but it's usually like remakes. And then there's some weird ones that look like it'd be fun, but it's not like nothing crazy.
You know, back before they released the Zombie Chronicles, somebody released their remaster of the Rock, and it looked very similar to Zombie Chronicles. They made the person take it down.
Really?
Yeah, the file is not on. It's not on Steam. They were releasing.
Let's stay healthy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the remaster looks so similar. If you go to YouTube and find the remaster before Zombie Chronicle, it looks very similar.
Damn, that's insane.
Mob of the Dead is a full remaster.
Greedy capitalist dogs, give me ammo!
Oh, dude, if I worked for Treyarch, I'd give that kid a job.
Nah, they try to make you take it down.
That's ridiculous.
He won the case because all the assets are there. He read the licensing and everything.
They were here! Now they're not! Such is life in the die.
Can't make me take it down. You gave us the tools.
Oh, so Treyarch did give the tools out.
Yeah, the tools are out for everything.
Oh, see, I was thinking like it's like modding on BO2. Like it's like just don't get caught.
Only for World at War, Black Ops 3.
Stay away from my vodka! This is a classic.
Wow. I was wrong, Kit Kat. What's up, Bodacious?
When did I run out of ammo?
just want to. I don't even care if I make a map. I just want to fiddle through and see what all you can put in the map and what you can use. I just want to go through the settings.
I feel like you do stuff like that, and it's gonna be like a PC, man. Cause like building a PC, you got started and you're like, hey, I got to finish this, and then it's gonna lead into like a great map. Oh, I would say so.
Explosives make things so
I
much
wouldn't mind
easier.
doing it for 1 days off. Like, it would take me, I won't say at least a month.
Hey, where is all the ammo at?
That's
Maybe
insane.
Exactly what I need.
But if you build something so good,
the longer it takes, and like you get people to test it for you, that you get all the bugs fixed and stuff, the better it'll play. And like people, you know, like you always win and all that. Just play it with their commentary on it.
yeah. I can't believe that, dude. That was my whole question about custom zombies, was could you build your own map? Man,
Why am I so heavy now?
I feel like I've been lost in the past for too long.
Like my favorite type of custom maps are like houses. Like I like confined spaces. I like a challenge.
Right. Well, PhD made a good point, dude. I was playing BO3 the other day, and he said there ain't but one map that's in a mansion. And I was like, you know what, PhD, you're right. I'd like to see some, yeah, I'd like to see some more maps like that, whether it's custom or Treyarch's. Somebody needs to make some maps like that.
Oh, you haven't? You don't? Do you watch Custom Zombies?
Yes. Love it, dude. But sometimes I get salty. Like, before I decided to get PC, I was like, man, I can't even play that.
That's how I would in my computer. I would look up, you know, PC requirements for games, and it had a thing on the internet. It had a thing on that same site. It'll test your system with the stuff you got plugged in. It'll tell you if it can run it or not. It kept telling me I couldn't even run Black Ops 2. I was like, that game was so old.
Dang.
I didn't download it for the longest time, and then finally I downloaded it. Runs like a dream.
Wow.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 was questionable, and I fiddled with the settings on that. I got it to run custom maps and all.
I can't wait, man.
Double points.
I mean, because I love playing all these maps, dude, but after a while, you just want to try something new.
It's refreshing. Some of those maps better than the developers.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Because they feel evidence is where it is.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they like, you could like, it's like when you play Bus Depot, you've seen all the debris on Bus Depot Remastered?
Yeah.
It's some people like that.
Man.
Like a lot of like perfect remasters, good debris.
I wonder how much, whoever did the town remaster, I wonder how long it took them.
Die, demon hell pigs!
Cause
that map is beautiful.
He did that. He did Bus Depot, and like, and they were. I think he was making it at the same time because they released shortly apart from each other.
Oh.
It was like maybe 2-3 weeks in between each release. So I'm thinking he was like on both at the same time, and he finished one and then finished the other.
PhD said Transit and Knocked. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. You got a point. How about Kino Knocked and the transit bus comes through there? See, there's so many things you could do, man. Oh, my goodness. I gotta stop. I'm getting excited.
And Town has been remastered twice. It was on World at War, custom map, and then Black Ops 3.
Oh, really?
And World at War plays just like Black Ops 2 version, it's just on a different engine.
Oh. How you get all the asteroid parts? What do you mean, asteroid parts?
No soul for you. I got fur in my mouth.
I got fur in my mouth. This guy. Oh, for the song? I'll show you where they're at, boy. Alright. Well, I'm not opening this door, but there's one open here. So just open the door, run up, and it's on a shelf up there. That's one part. Let me see if I can remember the other two. I'm pretty sure I can. Fuck, I should have said reload.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Alright, let me see. And there's one in here. Pretty sure. It's in here somewhere, right here somewhere. Maybe in the locker, I think.
Oh, I found the
Yep,
rock.
there it
Great.
is. And I think there's 3. Am I right, PhD? I don't remember what the third one is.
Stay away from my vodka. Wow, this is a classic.
I passed the first one. Oh, okay, so you know where the first one is. Alright. That's the other 2 locations right there. What's up, Razzo? I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
To say owned in Russian? Owned.
You over here discussing PC, man. Can't get no better than that. Do I like Chronicles? I do, actually. I wish we had Chronicles 2. What's up, Contreras?
I just want to see what the thing look like. Transit. PC transit so bad.
Dude, you don't know how hyped I was when...
They were here.
I watched a
Now
video
they're not.
where Jason
Such is
Blundell,
life
when
in
they
the
was releasing
die.
BO4, said that they was going to release Zombie Chronicles 2, because he's like, do y'all like that? And everybody in the audience was screaming, yeah, and all that shit, and he's like, well, we might do that again. And I'm like, oh yeah, BO4 is going to be popping. Yeah, and then I got sold. I was like, maybe BO5 though. I didn't give up. At first, I was like, man, I hate Call of Duty. But then I was like, man, stop being a little bitch. It'll come out in BO5.
I hope it doesn't. It's not gonna.
You see, that,
Bitch.
If they're going
exactly.
to another direction with the Eco story, why would you bring that on?
That's why I was asking PhD. I was like, what, you think they're going to save it for BO5? And he said, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. But I also got to thinking, why would they do that if they ended Ether unless we're going into the Dark Ether? That's the only way that would make any sense. Or they're going with the BO2 characters, but I thought they was in the whole Ether thing. So, I don't know, man. I'm confused. But, kind of excited. As long as it's not a stupid storyline.
For real.
Wonder if anybody remember Master 5? Good question. Favorite Chronicles map? I have to say personally Verrucht. That's my favorite. And Shino Numa, so that's a hard one. It depends on the mood I'm in. If I just want to grind out, I'm going to be on Verrucht. But if I want to have fun, go down a few times, we go down Shino Numa. Welcome back, Kit Kat.
Hello.
Over there sleeping. Sleeping on your job.
That will keep them out for a while. You see what happens when you touch the
Did you hear what Devin said? You can build your own maps.
Are you gonna build your own map?
Yes.
I'm good or I'm drunk. Two zombies
Look at my
with one
GTA
bullet.
5 maps, man. Can't hear you.
Contreras wants to know what time zone you're at.
I'm on Eastern. Which I never really understood it because I live in the Appalachian Mountains, so I always thought it was Appalachian when I was growing up. We're on Eastern.
Now that's what I call a goulash.
And if you're about to ask me where I'm from, I'm not from Alabama.
You are dead.
I just got a hardcore accent. Yeah, the Victus and the Dark Ether, but they said they was killing.
I just hope they don't. That'll ruin zombies community.
Yeah, like listen, Treyarch cannot make any more mistakes, dude. Because I feel like people's losing faith in them. Not really even in Treyarch, mostly in Activision, but Treyarch created the storyline. You feel me? I mean, I don't like to hate on Chaos, but it's not Ether. Sorry, it's not Ether.
I can never find the game for Dead of the Night, and I never.
Yeah, I love Dead of the Night. But I'm gonna tell you what, when that map first came out, it was horrible. Those werewolves would down you like it wasn't nothing, and they're spawning in constantly. They had to put a thing to where they only spawn in on certain rounds or something. I can't remember, but used to they just spawn non-stop. It seemed like. Yeah, it was crazy. And then I remember when it come out, they didn't do a release trailer for it. It didn't hype it up or nothing.
It was weird. Cause I logged on one day. I was like, it's everywhere. I knew it was time for a DLC. And I logged on there, but
Yeah.
because there was no trailer. It's time for something. It's been months and nothing.
It confused us, man. Me and Kick Out was playing that shit, and we got to Dead of the Night, and I was like, dude, they're dropping a lot of maps. And after like I realized Classified, Blood of the Dead plus Chaos, I was like, oh boy, what's going on? And I just had that feeling like this ain't gonna go well. And it didn't. There was very little marketing up until Alpha Omega. Well, no, I'm lying. Ancient Evil. Yeah. Ancient Evil. And then Alpha Omega and Tag, the marketing was there for that.
Make things so much easier.
I think, see, I've said this shit 100 times to PhD. I think that's where they realized, like, hey, we screwed up. And they're owning it. Maybe. We'll see on BO5 if they owned up to it. I don't know.
I say I'm from this too, because apparently they're holding it back to work on it because they've seen everybody.
Yep.
And I think that's what halted them on. They were like, oh, okay, you don't like what we got? We don't like what we got.
And then the other day, dude, PhD had a perfect point. What happened at the end of Chaos? Because see, we did the Easter egg stuff, and I don't. If you haven't done Ancient Evil, I don't want to ruin it for you, so I ain't gonna say it. But they didn't end that story, so I don't know how they're gonna do that with BO5 unless they're just gonna skip it for a little bit and come back on the next game or something. Can you really? That's dope. I'd be over there playing zombies constantly, I ain't gonna lie.
That's why
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Zombies, you don't find too many players that love zombies anymore. I'm gonna tell you one thing, I was wrong about him. When I first started watching YouTubers, I was like, for zombies, I'm like, man, I don't like this dude. And then, as I got into it and watched more of his content, I'm like, oh, dude, he loves this stuff. And he's just so excited. Like, he's got that energy that's like, regardless, we're playing this.
Energy to match.
Yep. So, I can admit that to this day, I was wrong about him.
Myth-busting Mondays, I'm telling you.
Oh, boy. Yeah. See, that's the one thing that got me turned on to it. I was like, that's very interesting. Nobody else is doing it. And I like that. I like when somebody just, I don't care if you fail or not, just try it. Try something new. If I like it, I'll watch it. The Easter egg done on there. He walked me through it, and it was fun. It was pretty cool. Tagged her totem, man. Shit. Love that, man. Yeah. Rabbit has very strong opinions.
You do what?
PhD said Rabbit has very strong opinions.
Yo, he's I don't know. He's
Kicking your ass, player. Say shooting.
Cause like,
I need fucking ammo for that.
It was a random video. Tim put up.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't know what my reaction would be. It could be like Infinite Warfare raging. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even remember much about it, but it's been so. I'll try it. I'll load it tonight and see if there's any updates.